Hey, it's Coach Tom Ferry. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Life by Design, your place online for ideas, inspiration, and how to stay in the right action. So yesterday I was on a conference call, the part one of a two-part series with a bunch of our clients from around the world talking about creating certainty in 2013. Now, I mentioned this to you when I said, hey, go to our website, download a copy of our business plan, and I can happily say thousands and thousands of people have done so. If you're watching this video and you've not done so, go to yourcoach.com, click on the business plan, download that, and get to work. Today, what I want to talk to you about very quickly is I wrote down 6 mistakes to avoid in creating your business plan for 2013. Number 1, I wrote down not thinking big enough, specifically old market thinking in the new market. If you're still stuck in the past, if you're still feeling the pain of 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, you might be making financial and emotional business planning decisions based around the old market, not the new market. So we want to get into what is now, what is happening today in your marketplace, and that means the possibility of doing so much more. Number 2, I wrote down not breaking down the details, not knowing the numbers, monthly, weekly, and daily. What people, what production, what projects, what activities, breaking it down to the ridiculous. I've got to make 5 new calls, 3 follow-up calls, schedule 2 appointments a week. If you can break it down, then it becomes that bite-sized piece that we can all tackle. But when you're thinking about selling 29 homes in a year or doing $40 million in sales, it feels overwhelming in the very beginning. Break it down to the ridiculous. Number 3, not getting those plans up and visual. We all know out of sight, out of mind. Whatever we measure goes up and improves, so we want to have those goals up and visual. We want to be tracking and measuring everything we're doing day in, day out, week in, week out. Have a year at a glance calendar. If you know you got to go on 93 appointments, then put number 1, number 2, number 3, and track it all. Number 4, not reviewing where the business comes from. I jokingly say to people in seminars all the time, how do most real estate agents create their goals for the year? I say, what do you want to do? And they reach down and they grab, I don't know if you can see this, out of their booty, you with me? Out of their booty, and they pull out some number. That's not how we do it. We go through every transaction you did in 2012. What source did they come from? And then we work on ephemeralization. How do we get a lot out of a little and more for less without spending another dime? How do we get more by systemizing and organizing what you already do to get more of it, to spend less money, to do it in less time, to be more efficient, or heck, just get more transactions from that source. Big mistake that most people need to avoid. Number 5, I wrote down not creating leverage, not having the benefits, the payoff really clear for you, for your family, for your loved ones, for the people on your team, so everybody understands why we're doing this, and then for you, the negative consequence for not taking action. My pal Tony Robbins made his entire career on one statement: we will do more to avoid pain than we will to gain pleasure. With that said, you should have a list of the positive benefits, the payoff for your hard work, and a list of the negative consequences for not following through. And those negative consequences should be immediate, week in and week out, if you really want to create the leverage and therefore create the routines and the discipline to win. And the last thing I wrote down is, mistake to avoid, not starting immediately. You've got to wake up every day, right? You got to get out there. You got to get fired up. You got to get to work, baby. So, hey, it's Thursday. Avoid these mistakes. Download the plan. And let's make sure that 2013 is extraordinary. You deserve it. Remember, always your strategy matters, and now more than ever, your planning and your passion rules. Talk to you soon.